What's up, y'all? I don't know. I just want to come up here just to, I guess, to speak. So, welcome to my channel. And if you are new, welcome. Yeah, I kind of want to address some of these comments. Like, why y'all be going in on me on these comments? Y'all are telling me stuff that I already know. That I'm telling y'all, baby, I was being a fool for what I don't know. And if you can listen to what I was saying, I'm telling y'all that, and I ain't had no feelings or anything. Like, nothing is really there. Like, nothing was there. Like, he was even talking to this other female. I'm gonna give y'all a little story time on that too. I might do it tonight, depending on how I feel. I might do it tonight. But yeah, he ended up talking to somebody else, and me and old girl, we ended up being kind of cool. You know, like, I ain't finna beef over no dude, and I ain't desperate, baby. Like, y'all be running out. I'm not desperate at all. I'm not desperate. I don't have a reason to be desperate. I don't have to have a man. I pay my own bills. Everything I got belongs to me. Everything in my name. So I'm not desperate for a man. I honestly like to be alone. I really do like to be alone. But y'all ain't gotta go in on me like that in those comments, baby. But it don't bother me, as you can see. It's cool with me. But do y'all got a little time for this little story time? Y'all got a little time? All right. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so do y'all remember when I told y'all that back in September, I caught him talking to a female on my Ring camera, right? You remember I told you he ended up going to his hometown. He ended up staying down there because I didn't go back and get him, right? All right, cool. So while he was down there, he ended up meeting this female. Okay? He ended up meeting this female. But I think she said they only talked like one day and then he ghosted her. He didn't hear anything else from her. Y'all know why? Because I had came back and picked him up. Remember that? Remember that? All right, so remember in November, I was like, you know what? This just ain't going to work. Like, it's just not going to work. So he ended up going back. So when he ended up going back, they started back talking literally that same day. That's the type of dude he is, y'all. That's just the type of dude that he is. So how I found out about her was in December. So remember now, this is November. They talking. They supposed to be in a relationship, whatever the case may be. I don't know, but they were supposed to be in a relationship. So did she know he was married? Yes, she knew he was married, and she was not having sex with him. She was like, hey, look, I'm going to wait until your divorce is final. But him being the dude that he is, he is. So how I ended up finding out about her was because I went to his hometown to file for divorce papers. And he was like, hey, look, I left some stuff at the house and I need you to bring it to me. Y'all, whether y'all know it or not, I'm a lot smarter than what y'all think I am. Y'all going off a little 10, 15-minute video, but I'm way smarter than that. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to argue with him. I don't want to keep his stuff because I feel like, me keeping your stuff, they're going to make you keep calling me. But we already know him telling me that he wanted those things was really to get me down there so he can jump in the car with me. But I wasn't having it. So I did take his things to him, and he was like, let's sit in the car and let's talk. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let's talk. So y'all, so he get in the car. So let me remind y'all, I had found out he had already had another phone. But I don't know anything about this phone. When I asked him about the phone, he was like, I don't have no other phone. Oh, okay. And another reason why how nobody probably knew that he was married or whatever, because I don't call homeboy. He can do whatever he want to do because I don't call. But anyway, so he ended up trying to talk, and I'm like, nah, baby, this ain't gonna work. I don't want no relationship with you. I just want to file for a divorce. He is telling everybody that he's getting a divorce. Telling everybody he's getting a divorce, right? Tell me why you won't give me no address for me to send you your divorce papers, but you're telling everybody that you're in the process of getting a divorce. Part of that was the truth. I did want a divorce, and I was trying to serve you your papers, but you was nowhere to be found. So you wouldn't give me no address. So again, and so he ended up leaving the phone that was on my phone line on the back seat. Y'all, this is a stupid, dumb cheater, okay? He's a dumb, dumb cheater. All right, so he ended up leaving the phone on the back seat. So I end up hearing the phone ring like it's dinging. Baby, remember, he just got out the car. I haven't even made it down the street yet. And the phone is going off. So I pick it up. It's Facebook. It's the girl. She's calling him. No, I'm sorry. He's calling her. So she responded back. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, hey. I called her. I was like, hey. I said, don't hang up. I said, my name is. And I said, I told her who I was. And one thing about me, like I said, y'all, I'm not finna beef over no dude. I'm not finna beef over no dude. It ain't even that serious, especially not over him. Yeah, especially not over him. So we were sitting on the phone, we were chit chatting, and she was like, "Oh yeah, just basically telling me that some things that I did to him." And I'm like, "Okay, but did he tell you the reason why I did those things?" I said, "Girl, he took my stuff, so yeah, don't play with me like that." So he's telling her pretty much everything she wanted to hear to try to get in her drawers, but she wasn't going. So I told her a lot of stuff, y'all. When I tell I told that girl a whole lot of stuff, I'm like, girl, you don't know what you're dealing with, girl. Like, this the type of man, he gonna run circles around you if you let him. If you let him, he gonna run circles around you. All right, so cool. Me and her, we just talking, like, whatever. So she knew he was married. I guess, well, yeah, she knew. So the next day, I guess she was moving. She still need him to help her move, so she still have him to move her stuff. He calling me early in the morning like, oh, like, I really want to be with you. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm like, dude, leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. So some time went by. I ain't heard nothing from him. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe he got the picture. Y'all couldn't find out. The reason why I ain't heard nothing from him because he helping this girl move. All right, so me and her, we talking. She was like, that was you he was talking to? I'm like, nah, he wasn't outside talking to me, baby. I ain't heard nothing else from him in a couple of days, baby. I don't know who he was talking to, but it wasn't me. Probably one on other he was messing with. But anyway, so me and her, we just started talking on the phone, y'all. We became, like, we just talked. Like, the conversation wasn't even about him anymore. We just started talking about other things. So by this time, y'all gotta remember, this was December. We in now January the 17th. Y'all already know I'm going to insert the messages because I'm being a little messy. But I'm a cop out her name and her face because I don't want all that. But she did okay for me to post the information that I do have. But anyway, so it's like January the 17th. Ain't nobody checking for this man. Ain't nobody checking for him. Next thing you know, he inboxing her, talking about, oh, let's be together. I need help, this and that. So she was like, what type of help do you need? He was like, man, I'm just going through some things. Y'all, this man would say anything. You hear me? He would say anything. So she was like, she asked me, she like, do he got insurance? I'm like, yeah, he got some insurance. He really do got insurance because he lied so much, y'all. He lied so much. So I'm like, yeah, he got insurance. So she was like, what you need? He was like, I just need your love. Y'all, this man is pathetic. But he ain't bothered me at this time right here. We ain't talked in probably about 3 weeks at this time right here. Now, he did reach out a few times, but girl, I wasn't finna answer no phone call or reply back to no messages. No. So anyway, but me and her, we end up being real cool. Like, we started talking about life. We started talking about, her relationship with her and her kid's dad. I started to help her with her credit. I try to, just like I do with anybody. My thing is, baby, let's get some money. Let's better our life. Let's make sure our credit good. That's the type of stuff that I was on. I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna be messy. It ain't nothing towards her, but I was about to say something. So, yeah. And y'all remember that day I was telling y'all that, he helped her move. So some other stuff had happened that same exact day. And y'all, this, I ain't gonna even say that because I'm just keeping my clothes on them. But Yeah, me and this girl, we became cool. Like to this day, we still talk, but we don't talk as much as we used to talk. But we be talking. We be cool. She cool. She real cool. She real sweet. She nice. Like I said, man, we ain't finna be beefing over no men. Too many men out here be beefing over a dude. So nah, we didn't beef. Like it wasn't nothing like that. I ain't call her on nothing like that. She wasn't on nothing like that with me. I ain't feel no type of way, baby. If you can suck him up, do whatever you can do to get him out for me, baby. I don't care what you do. But I was the last girl couldn't do that, baby, because he was gone for about a month. I ain't heard from him about a month or so. And then he pop up and called me. So I guess the last girl wasn't doing it right or something. I don't know. I don't know. But then, and before y'all get in here talking about, oh, you dumb, you stupid. So, and, and, and yes, he didn't have no car. But he got a car now. Y'all be in the comments doing too much. Y'all be doing too much, y'all. I'm talking about too much. But yeah, I did all that for a dude who did not have a car. But at the end of the day, there's still a good side to him. Like, you know, I don't want to just bash him, make like he just a bad dude. Like he did effed up stuff, but he's still a good person at the end of the day. Like he's very manipulative, and he did things to try to make me look a certain type of way in front of his family, and his family don't like me, which I don't know why they don't like me. I don't even know them. Point this man. I can't even point a few of the people who don't like me out in the picture lineup. Y'all, nothing. Now they saying that they don't like me due to the stuff that he was saying, but everything he was saying was basically a lie. Like he would start things with me, but he would only tell my side, not tell his side. And I don't give about them to try to explain anything no way, cause they can do like what everybody else do, lick the of my, I don't care. But yeah, and I used to tell him like, what are you getting out of that? Like what are you getting out of line? So him end up going to prison. I think that was my time to talk to him about certain things. Like he did go to prison at a very young age, and it seemed like to me he was always in the streets. And it seemed like to me, you know, he had little issues with certain people, and that caused him to act that way with women. I said, you know, I don't feel like you have just been loved properly. So, you know, to me, he come like a womanizer. And y'all know what they say about womanizers. But yeah, we gonna say he like a womanizer. But when he went to prison, I did have a talk with him about a lot of things. And so, to be honest with y'all, like I said, we're not gonna bash. We're not gonna always just talk about the bad, cause there is good. There is good. He did change. He did change. And when I say he was cheating, y'all, he wasn't having sex with nobody. He was just talking to females. You gotta think about he wasn't having sex with anybody from the two that I talked to. He was not having sex with anybody. Now when he went to Holmes County, y'all, I don't know what he was doing up there. I don't care. I don't care. Because like I said, I ain't no angel either. So I'm not gonna sit here and make like I'm just an angel, and you know, I don't do things, and you know, sometimes I did not cause certain situations. But my thing is, I always tell him, keep your folks out of our business. Like, keep your folks. They're gonna try to find every little reason not to like me, but keep your folks out of our business, bro. Like, you don't know their business. Like, they're not telling you, and they act like them and they husband, wife, girlfriend, whatever the fuck they got going on. They act like they ain't never got into it, bro. Oh, I about to say something, but you know, I gotta keep my mouth closed because I would talk so much. But yeah, so I do have issues with the family, which I really don't have any issues with them. I don't care. I'm the one that's, so I just choose to just keep certain things to myself about, especially how I feel. But that's how me and her became cool. And I wish that, you know, a lot of females can be like that. Like, there's no need to be fighting over no dude, especially if he's a big womanizer, he's a narcissist, he's a cheater, he's still a young boy in the mind. I do feel like I did try to help him out a lot. When I say a lot, I try to help him out in every little way that I possibly can. And I did find out that sometimes, man, I was just losing myself trying to help somebody else out. I didn't feel like I was being appreciated. I didn't get the same in return at the time. That's how I felt. But like I said, him going back to prison, it helped him a lot. Like, and I guess me, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't care if y'all judge me. I don't care. Like, I don't care, to be honest with you. I have tough skin. I was there for him the whole time when he was in prison. I stood by his side. I answered all phone calls. I basically became a prison wife. And during that time, it was hard because them being in prison, man, that's a whole nother bill. And all I heard was family over everything, family over everything, family over everything. But guess what? He didn't have nobody in his corner but me. That's all he ever have is me. And I just told him, like, you have to get yourself together or I'm about to go. Like, I have to go. And I can honestly say, he has did a whole 360. He had did a whole 360. Now me, where I'm at, is like, I feel like now it's a little too late to be trying. And I don't want to make this video real long going on about my feelings because I sit here and talk to y'all for hours and hours and hours and hours. But, I never wanted to kick him down when he was already down with feelings. Like, sometimes it might come off like I'm mad and angry. So the timing just might not be right when I am talking about it. But I be meaning what I say. Like, I don't want to say that I'm forced to be in something. But I do be feeling like, by me expressing my feelings, and I want to wish him on my worst enemy, y'all. I want to wish him on my worst enemy. But I can say that, he changing. Like, he doing a real good job. Like, he's doing a real good job. Like, all that want to argue, all that manipulating me. Like, and I'm gonna give y'all some examples because it was crazy. Like, you remember how I was telling y'all in the very first video how he would say something, and then when you go back and say that he said it, he was like, no, I didn't say that. Dude, yes, you did say that. But he was so down that he didn't say it, to the point where you would literally have to record him talking. And like, one day, I think I'm getting a little bit too deep, but y'all got me talking, so I ain't finna stop. So it was one day, I told him to get up and get ready so we can go, so I could take him go get a haircut. Him and my son, is for my son's birthday. This man, so I was like, I said something twice. I said something to him twice, and I said it loud enough for him to hear. But so we got in the car, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe he was still sleeping, he didn't hear me, or he was ignoring me. Y'all, he started this big old fuss and fight about nothing. Like, oh, you didn't say nothing, you didn't tell me, you just gonna leave me. I'm like, I said it, and I said it loud enough for you to hear. And he finally came out to admit to me when he was in prison that he heard me the whole time. So why are you trying to start stuff with me? And I got some serious issues too, to be sitting here even dealing with something that I don't have to deal with. And then he got family members calling him saying, you can't do no better than her. What do you mean? Like, you going off something that you are hearing. You don't even know the full story. You don't even know. What you mean can't do no better than me? Like he ain't bringing nothing good to me. And nobody ever knew the story because I don't give a about them to tell them about anything. But just for me to be hearing him come back and tell me that people saying, oh, you can't do no better than her. Well, what you mean can't do no better? Like, y'all don't even know the real story. And this is what I told him. I said, you made yourself look a certain type of way to make me look bad. Now you got people thinking I'm this type of person, and I'm not that person. Like, I'm the only one there trying to help you. Like, I'm the only one there helping you. And you just did all this for what? And like I said, once I react, that's when he want to go to his folks. And so I don't really blame them. Going out what he said, like they said, it is a family over everything. So, yeah. So, stick the same attitude that is family over everything. And, but yeah, I just keep my distance. And on my side, like, my family don't know what goes on or what happened. Like, I don't talk to my friends and my family about anything. Now they're probably seeing him like, I didn't even know she was going through that. Like, he can come around my family, like, I don't talk negative about him to my family. I don't talk negative about him to anybody, but I did it to one person, y'all. But yeah, other than that, he a real good person. But yeah, I'll make this video too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. And I do appreciate y'all sticking with me and watching my videos. And hopefully the next time I record, y'all, I'm gonna be recording on that expensive camera that I bought. So be waiting on it. Alright, bye. See y'all next video.